their team better, Allie, no doubt about it. And it's going to be the Jazz off the tip. Here are the starters for Utah. The backcourt, it's Conley and Mitchell. Bojan Bogdanovic out there with Royce O'Neal. And it's Gobert in at the center, locking down the middle. Well, we see it almost every night, Clark. Another great backcourt matchup.
Well, B.A., this league is so stacked with tremendous guards. I mean, all-star caliber guards all over the league. And it really creates a situation where being able to choose guards for the All-Star game is just virtually impossible to not leave somebody off that's deserving.
Driving to the basket. Oh, and Mitchell powers it home.
Oh, guys. I mean, this crowd is in awe of that Mitchell dunk. Heck, I'm in awe, too.
Boy, they need something to go to regain some confidence.
No question. Way too many empty possessions for them.
And here's Doncic outside. The rebound by Bogdanovic. And just over a minute played here to start the game. Out of bounds. It'll go to the Mavericks. And the wrist injury for Bojan Bogdanovic set him back a little in recent seasons. Remember, he had surgery in 2020 and slowly returning to form now.
And he makes them better. I mean, great skill level with size, a floor spacer who can also create his own shot off the bounce.
Baseline try. It's stolen away. Here we go, one-on-one from deep. Conley can't get it to drop, and the Mavericks going the other way now. Pass to Doncic. From the arc. Utah with the rebound.
And he probably thought he was going to bury that one.
The Jazz again can't hit. Dallas has gone 0 for 3 from downtown. And here's Brunson from the arc. Deflected.
Wow. I mean, we don't normally see a rejection from Bogdanovic. I mean, the effort was great, and the shot block was a surprise.
It's Bullock on the wing. He's guarded by Conley. Now Doncic. Good D by Gobert.
He is 0 for his last however many this quarter, guys. Might need to get him out and let him settle down a bit here.
Now here's Doncic. Driving inside. And the layup is good off the glass.
He was cold, but that basket might get him going. 1 for 6 now.
Conley passes to Mitchell. From deep. Finney Smith pulls it in. The Mavericks trailing. Pass to Powell. Crafty move. And here's Doncic. Up and over Conley. And that one's long.
Well, you've got to be there defensively. I mean, that's an easy mid-range jumper.
Nice! Big finish! Man!
Putting his athleticism to great use. When Mitchell takes the initiative, he's hard to stop.
Brunson passes to Doncic. To the inside. Here's Finney Smith. And the foul is called. He missed it, so he's got a couple of free throws coming his way. Bojan Bogdanovic picks one up.
It is. I mean, no reason to back off and give him the layup. Much better off making him go to the line.
2 shots.
He hits the second from the line. Utah's gone only 1 of 4 from three-point land. Just under 3.5 minutes elapsed here in the first quarter. Mitchell against Brunson. Puts one up from 19. Powell pulls it in. Fires from deep. Brunson misses. Utah leading. Right side Conley. Pass to Gobert. Here's Mitchell. The three. And it's stolen by Finney Smith. And a fast break now. The Mavericks on the run. And here's Doncic outside. Pure from three-point range. Doncic has got 5 points.
You know, that's a real key for Doncic. I mean, when the three-point shot is dropping for him, his guard ability goes off the charts.
Now here's Mitchell. 7 points in the game. Gobert finds Conley. And they get it back. Outside for Mitchell. And stolen by Brunson. And here's Doncic outside. Another three for Dallas.
Well, I think this is exactly what the coaching staff wants from Doncic, guys. I mean, being aggressive and committed to scoring the ball, looking for his shot.
We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and game clock. Here's Mitchell, and Mitchell with the slam.
And despite the height disadvantage, oh my, he just attacks that interior.
You know what, guys, honestly, I didn't think he'd win that battle. I mean, that's a lot of height to give up.
A nice shot by Doncic.
Way downtown, Doncic testing the limits of his range there.
Outside Conley. Oh, what a performance by Luka Doncic. He has been the story for Dallas.
All right, look who's coming on the court. Come on and get loud for your Mavericks game team.
And getting it going again here in the second quarter. Fairly close game so far. And let's quickly check out the scoring breakdown here for Dallas.
Well, guys, they are dialed in from long range already. They didn't waste any time getting into a groove out there.
Another big aspect of their game tonight has been the fast break, transition opportunity. They're really keeping it up tempo so far.
Dwight Powell out there with Dorian Finney-Smith. Then it's Reggie Bullock. Then it's Luka Doncic. And it's Brunson in at the 2 spot. That's the lineup in the game for Dallas. Mitchell. Oh, great D that time from Powell.
One reason this game is so tight is because both teams are hitting the boards with reckless abandon.
The battle to a standstill on the boards has really been something to watch. And the game's not over yet. We'll see if one of these teams maintains more energy than the other going down the stretch.
And the tremendous confidence of Luka Doncic. Part of what makes him special, I think. What comes first, you think, Grant? The talent or the swagger?
Wow, tough question, BA. I think it's the talent. When you have great talent, then you have swagger. And you have to remember, I mean, he plays professional in Europe at the age of 16. So he may be young, but he's well seasoned. And he's been at this for a long, long time.
And Doncic hammers it home.
Speedy drive by Doncic, that doesn't quite go together. He usually is going at his home pace, but he does take advantage of holes when he sees them.
Now here's Conley. Well, no scoring yet from him, but that's likely to change. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up. And the Utah Jazz with 3 All-Stars last season. But Grant, safe to say that Rudy Gobert is their most important player when it comes to winning games.
You know, BA, I think so. I agree. I mean, Donovan Mitchell is terrific. Definitely a star. But you factor Gobert's impact at both ends of the floor, he might just be the most important player on that team.
The Mavericks leading. Powell outside. Back to Finney-Smith. Doncic outside. Quarter 2 and about 2 minutes in.
But Doncic so crafty and good at using screens and being effective in screening situations. He's a true scorer and playmaker.
Conley finds Bogdanovic. And yep, it's good.
Getting enough shots in close to play inside out.
The Mavericks have gotten off to a perfect 4-for-4 start of the second. Doncic against Conley. Doncic passes to Brunson. Now here's Powell. Clock at 6. Oh, sweet move. And the layup is up and in. Powell's gotten 4 this quarter.
Very little resistance around the rim right now. That's the 5th straight bucket they've given up in the paint.
Those looks they're allowing are almost automatic.
Conley passes to Gobert to the middle. Here's Bogdanovic. And that one hits the back iron. The Mavericks have gotten off to a sensational 5-for-5 start in the second quarter. And it's Doncic missing. For Utah, they've gotten 2 of 5 shots to fall this second quarter. Here's Mitchell. Powell pulls it in. Powell's got 4 rebounds now. Inside. And Gobert with a block.
A rangy defender with great defensive timing. I mean, why do you think they call Gobert the Stifle Tower?
Outside for Mitchell. Clark, a lot's been made of small ball in the NBA, but you look at the teams making deep playoff runs, and they've got size.
Well, I think you need both. I think you need a combination of size and skill, and you also need a nice blend of youth and experience. All of that makes for championship caliber teams. But the game of basketball is always going to be a game of skill, and size can enhance that skill.
To the left side wing. Back to Bogdanovic. And then Bogdanovic with the dunk.
And, you know, stretching out for that one, Bogdanovic showing a little elevation for a guy who typically stays close to the ground.
Now here's Doncic. He's got 17. Here's Brunson. The shot off that time. Good work defensively by Mitchell. Utah trailing here. And it's Dorian Finney-Smith with the foul.
Dorian Finney-Smith.
That's his first foul of the game.
First personal foul. Second team foul.
40 seconds left in the first half. Pass to O'Neal. And here's Conley. Beyond the arc. Oh, and again, it's the Jazz from deep.
Just a smart offensive player. Conley is aware of when he should look to rise and fire. Woo, I love it.
Doncic against Conley. Here's Bullock. Brunson passes to Doncic. Left side Brunson.
Jazz foul. Royce O'Neal. That's his first personal foul. First team foul.
We've got 13 seconds left to play in the first half. And Doncic hammers it home.
Big time flush by Doncic. Man, this young fella really has a lot of game.
From deep, Conley knocks it down from distance. Conley's got 6 in the quarter. And so a close game as we wrap up the first half of play. Jazz out in... Just joining us, we've played through the first half in a game that's been fairly even so far. Boy, really an incredible game here from Luka Doncic.
Slicing up the defense, living in the lane. Terrific first half for him.
Well, you know what, guys? My question is this. Who's he going to posterize in this half? You know, we've already gotten a number of filthy dunks out of him.
Taking a look at the Jazz. They've got Jordan Clarkson, Daniel House out there with Eric Paschall. Then there's Hassan Whiteside, and it's Alexander Walker in at the point. And Doncic with the jam.
You know, what makes Luka so special and lethal is that he has the ability and the knack for taking over games at the most opportune time.
Now here's Paschall. Pass to House. 6 to shoot. Here he goes. And the shot goes. House has got his first 2 points of the night.
A great move. I mean, the defense has no response.
Yeah, if that's a harbinger of things to come, he's looking at having a very big second half. I'll tell you what, he has been feeling it, guys, and the best game plan right now, it's elementary. Just keep beating. Let him eat. You know, for all his skill, and he's got plenty of it, one thing that people don't realize about Doncic is just how strong he is. And he's still uber young. With time, his frame will only get more imposing, and that's bad news for the rest of the league.
And Doncic, here we go. Misses in close.
That's their plan, to get him an opportunity to finish in tight. That's a miss they can live with.
Nice shot by Paschall.
Yeah, their defense is starting to wear down. That's 3 straight buckets at the rim.
And at 6'7", 230 pounds, Luka Doncic has the physical tools to attack the paint.
And because he's got that body and those skills, he doesn't shy away from contact, BA. If anything, he knows exactly how to use that size and strength to his advantage.
Not sure why he committed the intentional foul. No purpose.
I think everyone's a little confused, but weird plays happen.
And the Mavericks going with a whole new group out there. Here's Alexander Walker. Well, he hasn't scored yet, but I'm sure that'll change. Here's House. Offensive rebound. Whiteside. Oh, he lost the grip and he missed the dunk. Here's Bertans. Goes back up. Left side, Hardaway. Ooh, he took a hard foul on the shot. So he'll head to the line to shoot a pair.
When Hardaway Jr. is forcing the issue like that, it draws the defense's attention, and I like his aggressiveness as a scorer.
Hardaway hits them both. Not quite 2.5 minutes played here in the second half. Here's Alexander Walker over to the wing. Pascal from outside. Pass to Whiteside. On the wing, Clarkson. It's stolen by Green. Here's Dinwiddie. There's the drive. And it's blocked by Whiteside. And so the ball out of bounds. Pascal touched it last.
A sloppy turnover. When you're not locked in, you pay the price.
The Mavericks have gotten 3 of 6 shots to fall so far in the third. Dinwiddie, right side. Pass to Green.
In the third. 2 minutes.
Not going to go that time. Now the Jazz take it the other way. Here's House. Boom! He jams it straight down.
Assisted by
And what a wild one this has been.
8 lead changes, some big plays, and some big mistakes, too.
Bertans, the pass to Hardaway. Knocks it loose. And that's out of bounds. Dallas will retain possession.
Mavericks ball.
An outstanding defensive play to earn the mobile 1 block.
Yeah, just some terrific effort there. And you know the whole team will get an energy boost off a block like that one.
Now here's Green. Boy, he's been patient so far. Nothing yet on the scoreboard. Up and in on the layup. And the Mavericks lead by 1.
Seems to have a knack for hitting guys in their spots. His vision, excellent.
Out to the right wing. Down low. It's tipped. And it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Bertans.
He had the right idea, just couldn't come up with the swipe.
You know, fellas, 1 second quicker, and that's going the other way.
Hardaway against Clarkson. Banked it in off the glass.
That's 10 straight points they've given up in the painted area.
And you know, it doesn't matter how good your defense is on the perimeter if you're going to allow easy ones inside like that.
Now here's Dinwiddie. It's deflected. Pass to Pascal. Here's House. Takes the 3. Rebounded by Green. Here's Hardaway. And a two-handed jam.
Boy, that's just tremendous focus there, guys. I mean, Hardaway Jr. doing a nice job keeping his composure in a tough spot.
Here's Alexander Walker. 8-second difference between the shot clock and game clock. Outside Pascal. Inside. Here's Whiteside. Pascal passes to Whiteside. Shot clock at 5. Here's House. And play stops as it looks like an over-the-back call here.
At least the over-the-back call comes from playing hard. But you'd like to see him get better position.
Yeah, you know what? They say you would always rather have a player that you need to turn down than to turn on. So being aggressive versus passive, I want the aggressive guy all the time, even if it means a few fouls.
From deep three-point range. The shot by Conley. No good.
It's never easy from that distance, but we see him drill those and shoot around all the time.
Well,
And we've just finished the third quarter. What a tight game we've got going. The Mavericks on top. They lead by 3. And time to step away quickly, but we'll be back in no time with the start of the fourth quarter. And a worthy candidate tonight as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
And he definitely deserves the award. Reading the defense like a point guard.
terrific versatility coming from a big man. Not something that the majority of big guys possess.
Well, what a terrific game it's been so far. With this fourth quarter sure to bring more pressure-packed basketball. We've got Green. Davis Bertans is out there with Boban Marjanovic. Then it's Tim Hardaway, and it's Dinwiddie in at point guard. That's the lineup in the game for Dallas. Conley with the ball. stolen by Dinwiddie. Bertans with the ball. He's picked up by Conley. Marjanovic inside. He's against Gobert. They grab their own miss. Marjanovic can't hit. Utah trailing here. And he commits the intentional foul.
I mean, I'm just not sure what he was thinking right there. I mean, he needs to get his head in the game.
Yeah, completely a brain fade. I don't know where that came from. Just lost sense of time and the situation.
Bogdanovic with a screen on Doncic. 6 on the shot clock. Outside Bogdanovic. The three from Mitchell. Utah, the rebound. Gobert. With the clock winding down. Tipped.
Like seeing Powell flex his muscle on the defensive end. Really good at timing his jump to block the shot.
Right side, Finney Smith. Pass to Brunson. Doncic against Bogdanovic. From the left block. And Doncic finishes inside. Doncic has got 28 points for the game.
That's just a fantastic decision from Doncic, seeing a chance to go to work inside and taking it.
For three, O'Neal. Conley against Doncic. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair.
His second personal foul.
That one on Doncic.
Almost converts despite the contact.
Boy, he had a nice look at it after drawing the foul. Boy, it would have been nice to get an and one there.
And Conley drops them both.
And after 14 years in the NBA, Mike Conley finally an All-Star in 2021, and he richly deserved it. A 3-time Joe Dumars Trophy winner for sportsmanship, like yours truly. I mean, he does it the right way.
For Utah, they've gone 0 for 3 in this fourth. Not good. Here's Mitchell going inside, and Mitchell with the slam.
Proving to be a true leader in these spots, Mitchell embraces the chance to sink these important baskets.
And here's Doncic outside, and it's Gobert with a rebound. And I think when you say Mike Conley All-Star, now it's official.
Yeah, you're right, B.A. I mean, because you talk about the respect he has around this league. He's always been viewed in that light. A key part to that grit and grind era there in Memphis, and now he's writing a superb second act.
And that one drops for him. Doncic has got 11 points here in the second half.
It's winning time, and that's a winning play.
In the game. 2 minutes.
Conley finds Mitchell. Gobert with a screen on Brunson. Mitchell against Brunson. Oh, and Mitchell powers it home.
Look at Mitchell's commitment to his shot. Doesn't let the contact slow him down.
Pass to Bullock. Takes a three. Counted from distance. Bullock's got himself on the board with a three there.
That's exactly the kind of shooting you need down the stretch to win games.
Here's O'Neal. Now Bogdanovic. And it's stolen by Finney Smith. Here's the break. Brunson with it. Guarded now by Mitchell. Kicks it to Doncic. Another three for Dallas. All right, guys, what's your take on the hustle stats for the Mavericks?
Their high-energy defensive effort has paid off for them, guys, with more than a few steals over the course of the ballgame.
Another thing, they haven't missed a beat on the fast break in either half tonight.
Gobert passes to Mitchell. He can't hit that time. And the Mavericks going the other way now. Doncic outside. Pass to Bullock. Back to Powell. Doncic on the wing. Powell, a screen on Gobert. Doncic passes to Powell. It's stolen by Bogdanovic. And it's Mitchell penetrating. Oh, and Mitchell powers it home.
And when I think of Mitchell, I think of relentless. He's so active and drives with such purpose.
Outside Brunson. Here's Bullock. Offline with a three.
And right here, they can't waste any time.
No, you need a quick bucket and then a quick foul.
Pass to Gobert. Here's Mitchell. And there's the drive. Count it.
The The burst and power of Mitchell on full display. This guy's incredible.
And Mike Conley picks up the foul. That's his first foul of the game.
Yeah, just trying to keep this game alive. Not a bad foul right there.
Sure, it's not over. The clock is as much a problem for them as the score is right now, so they've got to try to manage it.
And so the big win by Dallas in a tight game. All right, Allie, good stuff there. Thanks for that. And that'll do it, folks.
coming right up. The Mavericks. Some talent for sure in the backcourt tonight, Greg. Did it ever add anything for you playing across from another top-level guard?
No, it always raises the stakes, and you want to rise to that challenge. But in the end, it all comes back to winning as a team.
So let's take a look at the starters for the Dallas Mavericks. We've got Luka Doncic. He's out there with Jalen Brunson. Reggie Bullock is out there with Powell. And it's Finney Smith in at the 4. And the layup is good.
Always feels good getting that first one in the bank.
And will that get him rolling? Will it get his team rolling? This should be an interesting night.
Paul kicks to Crowder. And the 3 off target.
You will not see this guy miss many of those. He's one of the keys to their floor spacing.
And here's Doncic from the arc. Still looking for his first make after that miss. He's 0 for 2. Bridges outside. Back to Paul. It's up a 3. The Mavericks pull it in.
Well, you can see why the defense dared him to shoot it. That's not really his spot.
And you think about the legacy of Chris Paul. You can argue he's one of the best to ever play that position.
To be honest, I don't think it's an argument. I mean, this guy top 5 in both assists and steals in the regular season. And the numbers back up the argument, guys, because wherever he has gone, the winning percentage has improved at every stop. Chris Paul is elite. Fact of the matter.
Doncic finds Powell. Back to Doncic. Not going to go that time.
Boy, that's one he wishes he could have back, especially against soft defense.
Wasted no time on that one. Booker's got 6.
There's a level of floor awareness that has always been innate to Chris Paul. What a pretty find.
The first quarter of action, 2 minutes in. And there's the foul. It's on Jalen Brunson. That is his first foul of the game.
Personal foul. First team foul.
Ayton the screen. 3-pointer. No good from Booker. Dallas has gone 0-3 from three-point land. Nothing yet going outside. There's the lob to Bridges. Here's Brunson. A reverse. Chalk up 2 there.
You have to appreciate the doggedness and intensity on the glass. Wow.
All against Powell. To the middle. Here's Ayton. Oh, and that jam by Ayton.
Well, incredible finesse. DeAndre Ayton gets loose and does some work.
I'll go to David Aldridge, who had a chance to talk with head coach Jason Kidd.
Well, Kevin, I asked him, what are some of your main concerns? And he said, we're dealing with a team that can really light it up from the outside. So it's essential that we don't give them open looks from deep, or we'll be in trouble. Kevin?
Thanks, David, devising a strategy to take away that three-point shot. Now Paul, following the miss by DeAndre Ayton from deep. Off target from three-point range. They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
In addition to his shooting range, Bullock, a solid defender at that position.
No doubt. He's aggressive and disciplined, and that's a hard combination. You can trust Bullock on ball on an island against a good scorer. He's also solid off ball. This guy is a sort of classic 3-and-D role player.
Now here's Booker. 6 points for him. But Trey, it's not going to go for him.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
Brunson finds Powell. Now Brunson. Doncic looking it over. A three-pointer is right on target.
It doesn't seem to matter where Luka Doncic is on the floor. His shooting ability is impressive.
Paul dishes to Crowder. Back to Paul. He feeds it to Crowder. No good on that one. And it's Dallas the other way. To the right side. Another three for Dallas.
Finney Smith.
This guy has been elite as a passer since he entered the league. He takes pride in making the guys around him better.
Paul passes to Bridges. Good, and Paul gets the assist. Paul's got 3 assists tonight.
Well, you can see it's a matter of pride out there for these guys.
Absolutely. When someone makes a shot, the first thought is, I want my own back.
Doncic kicks to Finney Smith. And it's Bullock in the corner. Just 3 to shoot. Powell with a screen on Bridges. And it's Bullock missing. And it's Paul with the ball for Phoenix. They trail by 1. Back to Booker. Inside. On the wing, Booker. In the corner, it's Bridges. Up in time. And no luck with that time on the buzzer beater. At the end of 1, a closely contested game so far. The Mavericks on top.
All right, look who's coming out of the court. Come on and get loud for your Sun Dancers.
Some good action already in this one, but a fairly even matchup after the first quarter of play. Let's look at the energy stats, how the hustle game has been going for the Mavericks.
They've made the commitment to get out and run, and it's paid off with some highlight reel plays in transition.
Yeah, and I think the other thing that's helped them early tonight are the points they've gotten off turnovers.
All fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset the lineups, courtesy of Gatorade, as the second quarter gets going. On the floor for Dallas, Jalen Brunson out there with Luka Doncic. Then there's Reggie Bullock. Then there's Dwight Powell. And it's Finney Smith in at the power forward position.
It's first triple of the second quarter, third of the game.
Here's Doncic. From the arc. It's good from long range.
Luka Doncic.
Doncic has got 6.
And Doncic loves the ability to respond with a 3. That is tough.
And it's Paul penetrating. And the wide open shot from Crowder. And a great assist by Paul as that one goes in. Paul's got his 5th assist in this one. Doncic finds Brunson. And there's the drive. Misses from close range. For Phoenix, they've gone 2 of 3 from the field here to open the second quarter. Pass to Booker. Jacks up a 3. Powell pulls it in.
I'll tell you, it has not been this guy's best night, but the teammates have been there to pick up the slack. Love it.
And here's Bullock from the arc. Another 3 for Dallas.
3-point field
And
goal.
we've seen several lead changes tonight, neither team giving an inch.
And right now, you love the chess match, right? The ability of each side to adjust to what the other is doing.
How many times have we seen a possession take that from them today? Ending with a basket, coming off a pretty pass.
Pass to Bullock. Rebound by the Suns.
Something that's kept this game close is the fact that the rebound stats for both teams are almost identical.
And Chris Paul picks up the foul. That'll be his 2nd foul of the game.
Oh, great defense. They anticipated the play and got there first.
Doncic with it. He has 6. Out to the right wing. Bullock dishes to Powell. Passes it to Brunson. The 3 for Doncic. Another 3 for Dallas. And Doris is a point guard running the show. When you look at options on the floor around you, your teammates, at what other position would you most like another big-time player?
You know, Kevin, I'm not sure I'm going to define it necessarily by shooting guard, small forward, power forward, or center. I think what I would say is it's always great to play with guys who have the ability to think the game quickly and at a high level, because those who can think it and combine that with skill are the most dangerous guys on the floor.
Second quarter of play with almost 3 minutes gone. Offensive rebound. Crowder, the pass to Ayton. Booker outside. Fires for 3. Shot clock at 6. Takes a 3.
I think he's got to settle down, because right now it feels like he's rushing, like he's forcing some shots. This quarter he has been completely bothered.
And that's out of bounds. Phoenix will retain possession. Ball stolen.
2 minutes remaining in the first
Fast break,
half.
Dallas.
2 minutes.
Powell with it. Now guarded by Ayton. The shot by Powell, no good. The Suns have gone 3 of 8 from the field since the beginning of the second quarter. Again, the miss by Booker.
I'll tell you, this has not been his game, and he's making it worse with shot selection like that.
You gotta love his hustle, leaving the defense no time to react.
The finish in transition, nice and easy.
Paul kicks to Booker. 1:27 left here in the second, and Ayton stays with it.
Well, we're talking about a big-time rebounder. DeAndre Ayton's timing excellent.
Paul against Doncic. Some solid defense from Ayton. And it's Paul with the ball for the Phoenix Suns. They trail by 1. Bridges dishes to Crowder. Kicks it out to Paul. Some nice ball movement here by the Suns. He was all alone on that one. Bridges got 6.
Well, a high-motor player like Mikal Bridges has got to make quick decisions. Rise and fire off the catch and shoot, Mikal.
And that one's good. Doncic.
3 triples for him this quarter, 4 overall.
Paul goes in. 3-pointer. Crowder. Whoops, they pick off the pass. And here we go. The Mavericks in a fast break. Bullock kicks to Brunson. Another 3 for Dallas.
This guy is a pick-your-poison kind of player. Very hard defensively to cover all your bases with him.
Kicks it out to Booker. To Paul. 14 feet away. It's rebounded by Doncic.
Very dangerous to leave a guy like that open. Lucky break there for the D.
Offline with his 3. Now Paul. Stolen away. Nice job to interrupt the alley-oop attempt there. It's been all about Luka Doncic for the... Thanks, David. And we'll be...
The Mavericks, 29.
Second half of basketball upon us. We may be in for an exciting finish based on how close of a game it's been so far. You know, Luka Doncic has been exceptional here, guys.
And if he can keep shooting from deep like he did in the first half, he's going to be more than a handful.
What I love is they've continued to feed this guy. Ride the hot hand until the defense does something about it.
Up it forward. They'll have Bridges and Crowder. The star backcourt of Paul and Booker are out there. And it's Ayton in at the center, filling out the middle. Who's out there for Phoenix?
What a beautiful stroke from range. Defensively, you've got to try to take him out of his comfort zone.
And you know you're special when you're drafted 3rd and people still can't believe you slipped that far. That's how good Doncic has been in his young career.
And it's Ayton missing. Mavericks leading by 7. Bullock passes to Powell. Brunson scanning the floor. No one near Doncic as he lets it fly. Another 3 for Dallas. And Greg, at the time of the 2018 draft, Luka Doncic was regarded as the best international prospect ever.
And that sounds right because, you know, coming from Europe, a lot of people assume that he's got a low ceiling, but he's surpassing all those expectations. And the timing just not there on that attempted alley-oop.
Just a missed connection, and it happens. I'm sure they will go back to it if given the opportunity.
Suns trail by 10. Lobs it up for Crowder. Oh, a nice defensive play to disrupt the alley-oop. Here he goes. Runs in the pass to Finney-Smith. In the corner, Powell with it. Deflects the pass. Finney-Smith kicks to Bullock. Lets it go from deep. Crowder pulls it in. Crowder's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Back to Paul. Driving inside. Makes it off the glass. Paul's got it back down to a single-digit deficit for the Suns. Doncic outside. lets it go with a three. Again, the miss by the Mavericks. For Phoenix, they've gotten just one of their first 4 shots to fall since coming unblocked at the break. Stolen by Brunson. Bullock passes to Doncic. Right around 3 minutes into the second half. Bullock kicks to Doncic. Clock at 6.
In the third.
Bridges with the steal. Outside, Crowder launches a three. Bridges dishes to Ayton. Back to Bridges. A three off the mark.
Yeah, the offense scuffling a bit to start this second half. Only 1 for the first 5.
Got that one up quick. Doncic has got the lead up to 11 now for Dallas.
And how about the last 5 made shots have all been 3. The defense is just giving up a barrage.
For 3, Bridges. Drives to the hoop, and it's slammed in by Bridges.
If you overplay Mikal Bridges to take the jump shot, that's creating driving lanes, and he'll take advantage.
Doncic way outside. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Booker.
Mavericks ball.
.105 left to play here in the third. Doncic outside. 5 to shoot. And the pass to Brunson. And stolen by Booker. Ball goes in, and it's slammed in by Bridges.
And maybe that'll trigger them. Impossible not to get pumped up after that.
Yeah, well, you can see the immediate reaction of the guys on the bench. They are pumped up. Doncic fires from way outside. Out of bounds. Phoenix will take possession.
Ball.
And so it's Crowder with it. We'll bring it up for the Suns. 7-point differential. Ball passes to Booker. Shoots over Brunson. No good from Booker.
And I'll tell you, they're going to need more from this guy if they're going to cut into this deficit.
Doncic. A good finish at the rack off the slick feed. Doncic has got 20 points.
I'll tell you, Luka Doncic makes tough shots look easy. Boy, that close to the bucket through that much contact, nice.
Paul passes to Crowder. Paul kicks to Bridges. On the wing, Booker. 3 seconds left. He can't get that one to fall. And so it's down. Ahead by 9 as the quarter comes to a close. Their defense has been active and effective. While we have the chance now, folks, let's go to our State Farm assist of the game.
And the definition of teamwork right there, guys. I mean, what great communication between them, and what a beautiful feat.
Nothing better than chemistry, right? Working together to create a bucket.
Fourth quarter of action is upon us. Thanks, as always, for joining us. On the court for the Mavericks, Luka Doncic out there with Jalen Brunson. Then there's Dwight Powell. Then there's Reggie Bullock. And it's Finney Smith in at the 4 spot. And now we'll get perspective here on how the hustle game has been going for the Mavericks.
The activity level defensively, I've really been impressed with. There's been an attack mode on the defensive end.
They've gotten out on the break over and over tonight as well. A lot of baskets coming in transition.
And that's out of bounds. Dallas will retain possession. Doncic right side.
And they're not having as much success from long range as they did in the first half.
Paul kicks to Bridges. Near the three-point line, it's Booker. Another shot. It's deflected. The kick out to Crowder. 6 on the shot clock. Booker outside. Spins. No luck. They battled on the glass, but couldn't knock it down. And stolen by Ayton. Back to Booker. Three-pointer. Again, the miss by Booker.
I'll tell you, no matter what he does, he can't find his rhythm, and you get the sense he's starting to press a little bit.
Great positioning on the putback. And the Mavericks lead by 13.
I love the determination he showed there, getting himself into good position under the glass.
With the presence of mind to know just where the rebound was going to come down. Well done.
Defensive foul.
And with Chris Paul, he makes this team work, gets the most out of his teammates, and has done that wherever he's played.
As you said, Paul's teams often overachieve in the standings.
People still underestimate his impact. Sets up and improves his guys as well as anyone, and he's the engine to this whole operation.
Pass to Finney-Smith. Now here's Brunson. And stolen by Ayton. And Phoenix pushing it up now. Bridges misses. Brunson against Booker. Out to Doncic. A three ball. Knocks down the three ball.
Luka Doncic.
Doncic has got the lead up to 13 now for Dallas.
He got loose from downtown the first half. Now has 3 here in the second. Unstoppable.
Ball finds Bridges. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. And here's Bullock from the arc. And it's Phoenix with the rebound. Ayton's got rebound number 13 with that last one. Crowder, the pass to Bridges. Some nice ball movement here by the Suns. And here's Booker from the arc. Drains it from beyond the arc.
Boy, this guy's operating like a 10-year vet. Booker making all the right decisions almost immediately.
Doncic passes to Finney-Smith. Paul with the ball. He's picked up by Doncic with 3. Booker. And the rebound goes to the Mavericks. Doncic has got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. Here he goes. Runs in the pass to Powell. And he floats in for the easy 2. Credit the assist on that one.
I tell you, even with some physical contact, Powell gets it done. Love his persistence.
Paul kicks to Booker. Ayton sets the pick for Booker. And a great assist by Paul as that one goes in.
This is as pure a shooter as there is. You've got to stay connected or it's a problem.
And it's Bullock in the corner. Bridges with the steal. Oh, here we go now. Crowder's got the fast break chance. Such a wide open look. Booker's got 9 points in the quarter.
Making a huge difference from deep tonight. That was a big-time shot.
That's where the bulk of his offense has come from, and they're going to need a few more of them before this one's over.
Doncic outside. Pass to Brunson. It's hauled in by the Suns. There's 53 seconds left here in the 4th quarter. Bridges, no one around him. Good! What a beautiful shot to bring him to within 3.
Well, and it took a terrific effort at both ends to sustain this run.
They found their composure on both ends of the floor, and that is what triggered this run.
Offensive rebound. Doncic kicks to Brunson. Back to Doncic. Crowder with the steal.
Points are an absolute must here.
And no time to waste, not at this point in the game.
And there's the foul to try to stop the break, and that'll be a clear path to the basket. 2 free throws coming up. And they'll return the possession.
After winning 2 championships in college at Villanova before turning pro, I think Mikal Bridges has the next championship in his sights. That's an NBA title. Well, this is the kind of player he is. The tougher the moment, the more he elevates his game.
Paul kicks to Booker. Shot and game clock separated by 5. Oh, Ayton in position. Money!
What a connection DeAndre Ayton has with his guys. Great timing on the alley-oop.
Now, here's Doncic. And he drives in. The dunk and the foul. A powerhouse move, and he's got a chance for one more at the line. It's going to be on Jay Crowder. Doncic, no good on the free throw.
Well, watching Luka Doncic, you see someone who has got extraordinary feel for the game of basketball. Knows when to score it.
All right, David, thank you. And that'll wrap it up, folks. For Greg Anthony, Doris Burke, and David Olin, this is Kevin.
it's all yours. Oh, it sure is. Good stuff there, Alec.
Here we go.
So Phoenix will get the first possession. Here are the 5 for the Suns. Paul and Booker, the talented backcourt. Crowder and Ayton, the bigs. And it's Bridges in at small forward.
Not just swinging the ball around the perimeter. Aggressive move inside.
And Utah has possession. Following the score by Phoenix. Blocked!
Jay Crowder didn't give up on the play. Tracking the ball, blocking the shot. His coach appreciates the hustle.
2 stellar teams on the offensive end, Smitty. What's the key tonight?
I think, B.A., which team can get a string of stops and can go on a run and limit their turnovers. Because, B.A., we both know these teams can pour it in.
Now here's Mitchell. Back to Conley. Shoots over Paul. No good off the back of the rim.
He looked just a little out of rhythm. He's still trying to establish consistency from there.
Oh, they get a hand on it. Out of bounds. Suns ball as Phoenix keeps possession. For 3, Bridges. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Gobert. Stole it away. Nice job to interrupt the alley-oop attempt. The kick out to Conley. Launches it. That one goes. Now he's 1 for 2.
Love the decision by Gobert. Finding the open teammate, playing smart basketball. And I know one thing drives Rudy Gobert is earning his respect. All-star snubs, people counting his money. He's determined to have the final word.
Outside Booker. The 3. After missing his first attempt, now 1 for 2.
And both teams running long-range plays that are working.
How often do we see this these days? Clubs answering each other from range.
Now here's Gobert. Now Conley. Bogdanovich passes to Conley. Shot clock at 6. The 3 from Mitchell. The long distance 3 is buried. Smitty, you talk about Gobert. He's motivated by his doubters. He wears that number 27, signifying his draft position back in 2013.
And listen to this. Even in the 2021 All-Star game, he and teammate Donovan Mitchell were the last 2 picks. Whatever the reason, he knows people will respect a champion.
The Jazz have gone 2 of 4 so far. Now here's Conley. Outside Bogdanovich. From deep. And Booker pulls it down. Phoenix has gone 1 for 3 from outside so far in this game. Nails it from 3.
This is what Crowder loves to do. He's out there saying, set me up, please.
Conley on the attack. And it's Phoenix with the rebound.
That's the shot you hope for. Right at the rim, just couldn't capitalize.
Knocked away. In transition, here come the Jazz. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair.
Look at Bogdanovich getting physical, works hard to get the shot off and the foul.
At the line for the Jazz, Bojan Bogdanovich.
And so Bogdanovich nails them both.
Money from the stripe. He does a great job night in and night out.
Here's Paul. Takes it inside, lays it up and banks it in.
So clever on his takes inside. Chris Paul is adept at carving his way through the deep.
And here's Conley. We've got 1:55 left in the opening quarter. Basket count.
Few players in the league do a better job of finding the open man than Mike Conley.
Here's Paul. No good that time. The Jazz go the other way with it. Outside Conley. And we're just over 3.5 minutes into this first quarter. Pass to O'Neal. Conley against Paul. 5 on the clock. Here's Gobert. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time. We've got 1:13 left to play in the first. Ball with it, and it's Gobert picking him up. It's picked off. And they're pushing it up. Knocked loose. Crowder with a steal. Here's Bridges. Oh, deflected. Here's Mitchell. And Mitchell with the slam.
Just look at the way Mitchell's built. The strength in the upper body.
To the paint. Here's Booker. Out to Bridges. Crowder goes in. Bridges passes to Booker. Just 5 on the clock. And a deep 3 from Paul. Phoenix no good that time either. Utah's gone 2 of 3 from three-point land so far. And now the Suns fast break. And Ayton with the stuff.
One of the best passes we've ever seen. Paul on time and on point.
Here's Mitchell. With 1 on the clock. Oh, and Mitchell powers it home. Well, a good close contest so far as we finish the first quarter.
Sam, your Jazz Dancer. Sam, your Jazz Dancer.
And close game underway so far. We'll see if either of these teams can jump out ahead in the second quarter. And taking a quick look here at the hustle stats for Utah.
Their aggressiveness on D has been the most glaring aspect of this game so far. They have the heat turned all the way up in this first half.
One thing I've also noticed is how quick their hands have been tonight. Thanks to that, they've gotten a lot of points off turnovers.
The backcourt, it's Conley and Mitchell. Bojan Bogdanovic out there with Royce O'Neal. And it's Gobert in at the 5. That's the 5 on the floor for the Jazz. Now here's Mitchell. 7 points in the game. Here's the 3. And that's good. His first bucket of the game.
Defensively, they've got to get more bodies in the paint. That's 3 straight field goals from below the free throw line.
From deep, Paul passes to Bridges. And Gobert with a block.
A sensational defender. You have to know when Gobert is in the area.
To the inside. Outside for Mitchell. Drills it from deep. Mitchell's got 10 points in the game.
Terrific play. This is why you run your offense through him and live with the results.
Here's Paul. Pass to Ayton. And stolen by Gobert. Paul against Conley. The 3 from Mitchell. Gobert passes to Conley. Shoots over Paul. The shot by Conley. No good.
Decent look from mid-range, but there may have been a better option for them in that set. You know, Rudy Gobert, the 3-time Defensive Player of the Year, is not satisfied. I think the 7-footer has one more that he might add before his career's done.
Here's O'Neal. Well, he hasn't put up any points yet in this one. And that's good. His first bucket of the game.
And their offensive game plan is clear. Get it inside and go to work.
Stolen by Conley. And the Jazz pushing it up now. They get it again. He can't get that one to fall. Phoenix has gone 3 of 6 from deep so far. And he lobs it up top. And it's Bridges with the jam.
The great read between those two guys. The defense didn't stand a chance, B.A.
These two teammates right here, Grant, they are connected. And the list of big men with multiple awards for Defensive Player of the Year. Hakeem, Mutombo, Ben Wallace, Dwight Howard, don't forget about Rodman, and Rudy Gobert.
That's historic company, B.A. I think Gobert is, honestly, underappreciated. One of the all-time greats when it comes to locking up.
Incredible. I mean, high energy in transition. Just beating the defense up the floor.
And I just love it when the fast break results in a high percentage look. Not always the case these days.
Now here's Mitchell. 10 points for him. On the take. And slammed it home. And the foul. A chance at another point at the line.
Personal foul.
Give that one to Jay Crowder.
And the number 45 that Donovan Mitchell wears, it's a tribute to Michael Jordan. MJ wore it for most of his high school days while he played baseball for a short while in the NBA.
Oh, and the jam by Ayton.
CP3 is a nightmare in pick and roll situation.
Outside Mitchell for three. And Ayton pulls it down. Ayton's got 4 rebounds now. And you talk about that 45 that Jordan wore playing baseball. Well, Mitchell also very connected to that sport. His father, who played professionally and works in the majors currently.
Yeah, and baseball, BA, was Donovan's sport growing up. But a broken wrist his sophomore year in high school after a collision at the plate steered his path toward hoops.
And once he gets to the rim, it's fairly automatic.
Nothing fancy right there. Just takes his 2 points and moves on.
They keep capturing the lead, then giving it back. We'll see if they can hold on to it this time.
Both teams putting forth their best efforts right now. This is the kind of game fans pay to see.
Now here's Bogdanovich. Driving in. And Ayton pulls it down. Ayton's got his 5th rebound in this one.
This has been a close game in a lot of ways, but they do have an edge on the boards. And he almost made them regret defending him so loosely.
Mitchell gets an open look and hits it. Mitchell's got 17 points.
He's hot this quarter, getting the shots he wants, and he's delivering.
Paul passes to Crowder. Spins. Going inside. And Crowder with the jam.
Don't sleep on Jay Crowder now. He can do that to you every trip down.
Paul against Conley. 17 seconds left in the first half. A nice shot by Mitchell.
Starting to heat up now. He nailed 1 from behind the arc in the first quarter, 2 here in the second.
Outside Paul. Pass to Booker. From outside the arc. It's good. The assist that time from Paul. Paul's got 8 assists here tonight.
As a distributor, Paul is just a machine. He's constantly creating for his guys.
Devin Booker. He's feeling it. Allie, as always, thanks.
33.
In that first half, we saw a pretty tight battle. We'll soon find out what sort of adjustments were discussed during halftime. What a game we're seeing from Donovan Mitchell.
Through the first 2 quarters and change, his perimeter shooting continues to be spot on.
What can you say? Shooting is a premium in this league, and you can see why.
On the court right now for the Suns, we've got JaVale McGee. Landry Shamet is out there with Cameron Payne. Then it's Torrey Craig, and it's Johnson in at the 4-man spot. Pass to Shamet. Now here's McGee. And he's going for the oop here. Stolen by Whiteside. Here we go, one-on-one from deep. Gay. Pascal inside, defended by Payne. Nice shot by Pascal. Pascal's got his first points in this one.
The defense getting out-hustled on the putback. Can't let that happen.
For some reason, blocking out has become a lost art, and that's the result you'll get.
Now here's Payne. Johnson with it. Pass to McGee. Clock at 6. The Suns need to get off a shot. Well, there's the shot clock violation. So they'll turn it over. And Smitty, there are plenty of good teams in the league. Not many great teams, though. How do you define that, partner? Do you have to win a title to be great?
No, I don't think so, BA. Obviously, championships matter. But I think being consistent. Look at the Steve Nash Suns, teams that have competed for titles over a sustained period. You have to take pride in that, too.
Now here's Gay. Still getting warmed up offensively. No buckets yet in the game from him. And Pascal, here we go. And a slam dunk by Pascal.
Making sure of it with the 2-hand slam, BA.
Yeah, I don't blame him. With the score this tight, you cannot take a chance here. Pass to Johnson. 3-pointer. Here's McGee. Second chance effort. And there's the drive. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws.
Hey, if you can't block it, sending him to the line can be the next best thing.
At the line for the Suns.
And he makes the first, but misses the second. For Utah, they've got 2 of 3 from the floor in this third quarter. And it's Clarkson missing. The Suns trailing. They swipe it. In transition, here come the Jazz. Here's House, covered by Johnson. Great D that time from McGee. Johnson inside. He's against Pascal. Outside Payne. And you can count it. He'll go to the line with a chance at a three-point play.
Keeping pace here. That's an excellent move inside.
A little over 2.5 minutes off the clock in this final half of play. Now Clarkson. Well, no scoring yet from him, but that's likely to change. Stolen by Payne. McGee finds Johnson. And Cameron Payne is going to pick up the foul. That's his first foul.
And just a great job of getting there first and absorbing the contact.
Utah trailing here. Clarkson outside. Pass to Whiteside. Kicks it out to Clarkson. To the middle. Here's Pascal. Uneasy 2 on the layup. Pascal's got 6 in the quarter.
And force feeding the ball inside. I mean, no reason to go away from what's working.
Payne drives. Here's Shamet. It's stolen by Clarkson. And now the Jazz on the run in transition. Here's Gay. It's good. And the Jazz lead by 2.
We see it happen again. They give the ball away, and it immediately hurts them.
The kick out to Johnson. There's 1:17 left to play in the third. The 3 from Craig. The rebound by Whiteside.
Defensively, it's hard to account for everything. They gambled off him, and it worked.
Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
That's his second personal
And it's going to go on Cameron Payne.
And he just powered through contact trying to complete the play.
Eric Pascal.
Both shots good from the strike. The Suns have gone just 1 of 3 in the second half. Out to Craig. Takes the 3. No luck on that one. And Utah will come the other way.
Only 1 for 4 in this half. Sometimes it's execution. Sometimes the shots just don't go down.
Pascal passes to Whiteside. Shoots over Johnson. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line.
His first personal foul.
Over his first 3 seasons, Whiteside was no better than a 50% foul shooter. Much better technique from the line since then.
If they keep hitting free throws at this clip, it'll help them seal the deal.
Here's Shamet. It's stolen by Clarkson. They're running. Up again. It's good on the putback.
Yeah, strong defensive pressure is giving them the advantage here.
Payne on the bounce. Pass to Shamet. Outside Craig to stop the run. Knocks down the long J. Craig's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3.
You need guys who are willing to make the next pass. Shamet doesn't rack up a lot of assists, but he's unselfish.
Here's House. Fires the 3. And he can't get that one. And a great show through 3 quarters as we enter the fourth. Who will carry the day?
Fans, your Jazz dancers. It's the fourth quarter.
And with 3 quarters behind us, we'll start the fourth in what is still anybody's ball game. Phoenix has gotten 6 of 13 shots to go from outside the arc. The backcourt is Conley and Mitchell. Royce O'Neal is out there with Bojan Bogdanovic. And it's Gobert in at the 5, roaming the paint. That's the group for Utah right now.
This continues to be a battle. The lead is within reach.
The direction this game is headed is going to come down to a couple key buckets by either team.
They just look so overwhelmed inside. You know, that's why they continue to get attacked.
And it's Paul off the drive. For 3, Booker. Rebounded by the Jazz. Gobert's got his 4th rebound in this one. The 3 from Mitchell. Crowder grabs the miss. Crowder's got 4 rebounds in the game. Booker for 3. Rebound, Utah. Gobert's got 5 rebounds tonight. The 3 from Mitchell. Shot is off. Shooting 9 for 15 in the game. Outside Booker. The 3. It's good. The assist that time from Paul. Paul's got 10 assists here tonight. So active. Now here's Mitchell. The shake into the lane. Oh, and Mitchell powers it home.
Any given night, Donovan Mitchell can put this team on his back at the offensive end. What a performance.
Oh, he touched it while it was over the cylinder. That's offensive basket interference. The Jazz have gotten half of their attempts to fall in the 4th. 2 for 4 now. And a little over a minute and a half gone by in the 4th. From deep, Conley. Mitchell drives in. Down low. Here's Bogdanovic. Oh, and makes it with the kiss. Now it's a 6-point Jazz lead.
Because he attracts so much defensive attention, Donovan Mitchell often finds teammates all alone.
Here's Crowder. Outside for Booker. Beyond the arc. Another 3 for Phoenix.
And the defense is really allowing them too much room on the perimeter.
Outside Mitchell. Pass to O'Neal. And the 3 off target. Phoenix has gone 2 of 4 from the perimeter here in the 4th quarter. Bridges misses.
Yeah, that old adage about being too wide open, not a thing. He just missed it.
Here's Mitchell. Phoenix grabs the miss. Ball passes to Ayton. And here's Paul, and it's out of bounds. Still Phoenix's ball.
Phoenix ball.
The Suns have got 3 of 6 shots to go in this 4th quarter. Outside Booker. It's good. The assist that time from Paul. Paul's got assist number 11 for him here tonight. Outside Conley. Back to Mitchell. Jacks up in 3. And Ayton pulls it down. Ayton's got his 6th rebound on the night. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Bojan Bogdanovic. That'll be his 2nd foul of the game.
First team foul.
It's stolen by Bogdanovic. Mitchell against Paul. On the wing, Mitchell. The 3 is up. The Jazz again can't hit.
Yeah, you know, he usually makes you pay from that range. Yeah, he tried to gain position, but couldn't quite get there.
He drops the first one, and that gives him a lead.
This guy may be the steal in the 2015 draft. Devin Booker was the 13th pick overall, and Brooks developed into an all-star guard, someone who can be the face of a franchise.
Now here's Conley to end the run. Paul with a steal. And here's the fast break. And that's a foul called on Donovan Mitchell. That's his first foul of the game. We're in the bonus now, and they'll go to the line.
Bad foul. That's not who you want to send to the line.
So he gets them both, and it's a 4-point ball game.
Tremendous showing of confidence by getting those 2 to fall.
Conley. Bogdanovich passes to Gobert. Money.
Whoa, that is as clutch as it gets. Big time play.
This is why we all watch. The NBA is about these moments.
Now here's Bridges. Ball finds Booker. Crowder, a screen on Mitchell. Back to Booker. Down to 5 on the shot clock. No good there. And it's Utah the other way.
And the game isn't over yet, but they have to move quickly.
You know what? They're focused right now. Every possession has to yield points. He lives for moments like this because he wants to be the guy to hit the clutch shot.
Paul against Gobert. Paul passes to Ayton. The kick out to Paul. Pass to Ayton. Mitchell against Booker. Ayton. Money.
Just wow. A monster flush from the big man.
Outside Mitchell. And Utah calls time here. All right, guys, what's your take?
They've got just enough time for a catch and shoot, but it needs to be immediate.
All right, look who's coming onto the court. Come on, get down for your tennis dancers.
Out of bounds. It'll be Phoenix's ball.
Just horrible timing for this team. That mistake could spell disaster.
So it's the Suns taking the W in a close one. And this was an emotional win for them. No doubt about it.
Just a fantastic accomplishment.
coach.
What a great philosophy. D.A., thanks.
Here we go.
So Dallas will get the first possession. Now we'll look at Dallas's starting lineup. We've got Jalen Brunson. He's out there with Doncic. Dwight Powell is out there with Reggie Bullock. And it's Finney Smith in at the 4 slot. Now here's Doncic. 6 to shoot. Passes to Brunson. Near the three-point line, it's Bullock. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. First trip to the free throw line for him in this one.
Shooting for Dallas, Reggie Bullock.
He doesn't get the second one. And so Gobert will bring it up for the Jazz. O'Neal passes to Conley. He feeds it to Mitchell. It's in there. Conley with the assist.
And, you know, Conley developed great vision in terms of the floor, and that allows him to spot an open teammate.
Now, here's Doncic. From past the arc, sinks the three-pointer.
And they don't want to get in a habit of giving him open looks from 3. First quarter still, but not who you want to leave open.
Here is Conley. Outside, Bogdanovich. Conley kicks to Mitchell. Nice move.
A dynamic leaper with an impressive wingspan. Mitchell usually has some flashy dunks up his sleeve.
Now, here's Doncic. There's a screen. And Brunson has it in the corner. From deep three-point range. Rebound by Mitchell.
He missed that one, but I've seen him drill shots from that distance in warm-up.
Well, that looked to me, guys, like a heat check. And maybe a step out of his range.
Conley in a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here.
Well, you look at Mike Conley. He's been around a long time, folks. Double-digit years. Does a little bit of everything out there. Outstanding, not only in the locker room, but also in the community, too. Just 5-star in every way.
Now, here's Doncic. Going inside. Drops in the layup for 2. Doncic has got 5 now.
He's looking confident right from the opening tip.
The pass to Bogdanovich. Tries the spin move. And the foul called on Bojan Bogdanovich. That's his first foul.
Yeah, way to get there first and be willing to absorb the contact.
No question about it. No flop there. That was a direct shot to the chest.
Brunson against Mitchell. Brunson, no good. The Jazz on offense, and Utah turns it over again.
Well, that's a moment he'd like to archive. Embarrassing lapse of judgment there.
Dallas has gone 1 of 3 from beyond the arc so far in the game. The 3 for Doncic. The shot is good, and so is his shooting tonight. 3 for 4. Outside Conley. And that's a foul called on Dwight Powell. That is his first foul of the game.
Personal foul. Second team foul.
And here in the first, approaching 3 minutes played. Kicks it out to Mitchell. It's in there. Conley with the assist. Conley's got 3 assists now in this one.
And when he's hitting from deep, Mitchell's practically unguardable. Can't crowd him out there. He'll just drive right around him.
Now, here's Bullock. Back to Doncic. Driving to the basket. Gobert with the block. A 3 from Bogdanovich. And the Jazz, another 3.
And this is how you want to start the ball game. 4 for 4 from the field. Seems like they're right on point and can't miss.
Doncic kicks to Bullock. Another 3 for Dallas.
Boy, what a brilliant find by Doncic.
For Utah, they've gone 4 of 4 to start. So a nice offensive rhythm to start here. Mitchell in the corner. Launches it. That's a miss. He's made one and missed one. Pass to Brunson. Down low, Finney Smith. Lays it up and in off the pretty assist.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense. It's not there.
Now here's Conley. Crosses over. Great D that time from Powell.
Does not get much easier than that, but somehow he came up empty there.
Bullock passes to Finney-Smith. Back to Bullock. Doncic with it. Here's the three. Gobert pulls it in. And it's Mitchell with the ball for Utah. Trailing by 2. Lined up there for Bogdanovich. One-on-one fast break. It's stolen by Gobert. In transition, here come the Jazz. For 3, Mitchell. It's rebounded by Dallas. To the wing right side. Back to Brunson. It's Powell on the wing. Drills it from outside.
Powell playing with a lot of confidence because he knows he has the trust of his teammates. They've got confidence in him to take these shots.
The scoring fast and furious as we end the first quarter. Mavericks ahead.
All right, look who's coming on the court.
And for those of you just tuning in, the second quarter of action is where we're at right now. Now let's take a moment to get your guys' take on the scoring so far for the Mavericks.
Boy, the three-point shot has really been dropping for him early on.
And also another aspect of their game that's been super so far tonight is how they've been sharing the basketball.
Conley is the point with Mitchell as the 2 guard. Bogdanovich out there with Gobert, and it's O'Neal in at the small forward position. That's the group right now for Utah. And on our sideline, our reporter, David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. Well, the Utah Jazz last season was elite at both ends of the floor. Sixth Man of the Year winner Jordan Clarkson says, 3 things we've been doing well are playing fast, sharing the basketball, and defense. We're playing a fun style of basketball and just keep racking up the wins. Guys?
They are fun to watch and a handful. D.A. thanks. On the wing, Mitchell. And there's the drive, and it's Mitchell with the jam.
What a ferocious finish. Once Mitchell gets some speed behind him, look out. And they call him Spider because of that long wingspan, 6'10" at present. But standing 6'1", Mitchell needs that to compete defensively at that shooting guard position. Gotta take care of the ball. They'll punish you if you're that careless.
That's right, and that's severe punishment right there.
Exactly. I mean, when you're running neck to neck, those kinds of mistakes tip the scales.
Now, here's Mitchell. 9 points in the game so far. Hits it from three-point range. And we know what Mitchell can do offensively. But, Greg, how do you evaluate his defensive game?
And, Kevin, without question, there's room for improvement. I'd say he's probably below average, but he has the tools that if he tightens up that part of his game, look out.
Here's Mitchell following the score by Dallas. Spins in the corner. O'Neal with it. Here's Gobert. And slam dunk by Gobert.
He knows his job. Gobert is there to own the glass and cash in on as many second chance opportunities as he can.
Doncic dishes to Powell. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
That's his second.
Dwight Powell continuing his comeback. The ruptured Achilles back in 2020. And that injury now not the career ender it once was.
Well said, Greg. Guys come back from that because of the advances in technology and training. And a credit to Powell that he's back and looking as tough and as impactful as ever. He's a guy that kind of holds the mortar together on team. Does a lot of the stuff that needs to be done.
Now here's Gobert. Clock is at 3. Conley for 3. It's rebounded by Brunson. The Mavericks leading. Stolen by Conley. Mitchell outside. Pass to Bogdanovich. Kicks it out to Mitchell. Outside Conley.
2 minutes.
O'Neal from long range. And that one falls coming off Conley's feet. Conley's got 5 assists in the game. And a moment here to take a look at some of the hustle stats for Utah.
And it's been about their defense. They're playing with a frenetic pace, putting a lot of pressure on the ball handlers and forcing turnovers.
The other thing that's helped them early tonight are the points they've been able to convert off turnovers.
And here is Mitchell after Luka Doncic hitting the 3. Shoots over Brunson, and it's off the back rim. No good. Feeds to Bullock. He takes it in. Gobert pulls it in. Gobert's got 5 rebounds tonight. Conley scanning the floor. Mitchell in the corner. Clock at 6. And he could not get that one to go. Out of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2.
And how fearless is Donovan Mitchell? I mean, as a rookie, in his first playoff series, he went off for 38 in a closeout game against none other than Russell Westbrook. And at the line, it's all about consistency with him. His routine, his stroke, it never wavers.
Here's Doncic. That one falls.
Well, he's cooking with grease. He's got things flaming up, looking for an opportunity every time down the floor when he's that hot.
And he's got his first chance at the line here.
Looking back to last season, he was at about 73%.
I really like how humble Doncic is as a player. I mean, he never seems satisfied with his own play and is constantly looking for ways to improve upon himself. And that's a great quality to have as a supremely talented player.
We've got 28 seconds left to play here in the second quarter. Gobert with the pass to O'Neal. And Bogdanovich kicks to Mitchell. 3-pointer. It's rebounded by Brunson.
And no need to rush this. Let the clock run down.
Yeah, don't give them another possession here.
And out of bounds as Utah gains possession.
Not sure what he was thinking about with that pass. Just sailed it right out of bounds.
There's 10 seconds left in the second quarter. Bogdanovich with a screen on Doncic. And here's Mitchell from the arc. It's been all about Luka Doncic for the Dallas Mavericks. He notched it. Thank you, David, and we'll be back.
29.
And if you're just joining us, we've played through the first half in a game that's been fairly even so far. You know, Luka Doncic has been exceptional here, guys.
No problems fighting his way to the rim in this one. A lot of points in close.
Yeah, you know what, guys? They gave him too many free runs to the hoop in the first half. I think they've got to be a lot tougher on him. Body him up. Be physical with him.
On the floor for Dallas, Luka Doncic out there with Jalen Brunson. Then there's Dwight Powell. Then there's Reggie Bullock. And it's Finney Smith in at the 4 spot. Here's Doncic after Jordan Clarkson's bucket. Doncic passes to Bullock. Back to Doncic. Shot clock at 6. Stolen by Gay. Now Gay pushing it up. No one back to stop him. Doncic with the steal. It's 3-on-3 on the fast break. Dallas moving it around. Fires the jumper from the corner and nails it. And that's 18 points for Luka Doncic. And a lot of players want a voice in team strategy. And I've always wondered, Greg, is there a downside for coaches letting their players get too involved?
I mean, there is a belief that you can have too many cooks in the kitchen, right? But if a player knows his stuff, it's worth at least hearing him out, if only to keep those open lines of communication. Yeah, I love the communication and the chemistry between those teammates.
Here is House. Brunson covering. House kicks to Whiteside. Here's Pascal. No points in the game yet for him. Can't cash in from close range. Powell, the pass to Doncic. Shoots over Clarkson. Doncic, no good. Jazz trail by 6. Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
And we've got an update here, so let's catch up with David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. Rudy Gobert may get overlooked, but his coach understands what he means to the Utah Jazz. Quinn Snyder says, his presence on the floor gives us a chance. He's our most important player as far as how he anchors our team. He's the foundation. Kevin, the way they win games, that's saying something.
He is a Defensive Player of the Year multiple times. Phenomenal player. Thanks, D.A.
You know, after suffering a devastating Achilles tendon injury during the 16-17 season, Gay has bounced back really well. I mean, has quietly become a much better outside shooter, too.
And the dunk by Doncic.
Just rubbing it in their faces with that dunk.
He is never going to take his foot off the pedal.
And that's terribly demoralizing for a defense, guys. I mean, they know he's going to keep coming and coming and coming, and that they may not have an answer for it.
The offensive rebound. Mavericks leading by 8. And here's Brunson. He's been patient so far. Nothing on the scoreboard yet.
And creating a little separation here, gaining some confidence.
Yeah, you get the sense that they're going to start stretching this lead out a little bit.
Now, here's Clarkson. Gay outside. Oh, good with the triple.
Yeah, the offense scuffling a bit to start this second half. Only 1 for the first 5.
Bullock, good.
Oh, great ball movement there.
Here's Clarkson. 1:37 left here in the third quarter. Kicks it to House. Lachey. There's the drive. Unable to get that one. Now the Mavericks take it the other way.
And in this era of small ball, House has carved out an interesting role for himself.
And you know what, Greg? I think he's really a wing player by position. But his strength, length, and hops have allowed him to play power forward at times and even center in a small ball lineup.
And the Mavericks with possession here, following the three-pointer by Utah. And here's Doncic from the arc. And Pascal pulls it down.
And still looking for his first triple of the second half. He had 3 at halftime. Strong move to the 10, trying to get his guys going.
Hard not to get motivated, GA, right when your teammate makes that kind of play.
Yeah, you know, when you're looking to close the gap, you need guys who will take it upon themselves to step up, take the initiative, and make something happen.
And the foul on Dorian Finney-Smith. That's his third foul of the game. So Utah ends up going with the new group. Jazz trail by 7. We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Mitchell up top. Brunson covering. Kicks it out to Mitchell. It's rebounded by Doncic. Doncic has got 6 rebounds now in the game. Powell the pass to Finney-Smith. It's stolen by Gobert. And Mitchell with a clear path to the hoop. 1 second left. And the layup is good. Mitchell's got 16 points.
And there's an edge to Mitchell's game. He wants to be the guy in charge. And if that...
And that's going to do it for the third quarter. Mavericks lead by 5. And we're coming right back after this break to get the fourth quarter underway. Here now a chance to show you our assist of the game. And it's presented as always by State Farm.
Yeah, an easy choice tonight. Look at the precision on this pass. Put it on a platter for him.
Served him up a tasty room service dime right there, boy.
And it's been a very competitive game so far as we get rolling here in quarter number 4. All right, now a chance to set the floor courtesy of Gatorade. Fourth quarter action, all fueled up and ready to go. So on the floor for Utah. Conley is the point with Mitchell as the 2 guard. O'Neal is out there with Bogdanovich. And it's Gobert in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. Conley's shot is off. Mavericks leading by 7. Doncic looking it over. Bangs home the trifecta. Doncic has got 9 points now in just the second half. Now Mitchell. Takes it inside. And slam dunk by Gobert.
You won't find a higher percentage shot in this league. Gobert from ground zero.
And a deep three from Doncic. And they'll get another chance. It's stolen by Gobert. Here's Mitchell.
And understanding where to run to in transition, Mitchell is very opportunistic when the break is on.
The drive by Doncic. And the basket is good. Doncic has got 27.
He's somebody that's really comfortable carrying the offensive load.
Now, here's Mitchell. Six on the shot clock. Here's Gobert. Goes up and lays it nice and easy. Gobert's got 4 this quarter.
They are just killing them on the interior.
Yeah, you can't say that with enough emphasis. I mean, the defenders are just not being aggressive enough down low. You got to play with some physicality in the paint. Boy, that's got to be terribly frustrating there. I mean, with the defense not hustling and he still misses, boy, he wishes he had that one back.
Doncic against Mitchell. To the paint. Here's Bogdanovich. The Mavericks pull it in. Finney Smith's got 6 rebounds now in the game. Here's Doncic.
Boy, Doncic is so good at going at the defense. And when he goes at him like that, it puts the defense in a tough spot. Very crafty.
And a look at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for the Mavericks.
You know, one of the big stories has been the 3-ball. It's been a key part of their offense throughout the game.
Yeah, but also, they haven't missed a beat in terms of their fast break game. That's been equally as effective all night long.
Mitchell outside. From downtown. And the rebound goes to the Mavericks. They've held a 12-point lead early. Here's Brunson. Good. And the assist goes to Doncic. Doncic has got 4 assists now tonight.
And with the lead, I like the strategy here. Continue to get the ball to guys who can do something with it.
If it's working, keep working it. That's what I say. Keep the pressure on.
Here's Mitchell with the drive. Played in with a nice touch off the glass. Mitchell's got 20.
And the coaching staff loves this. Mitchell being assertive on offense and just imposing his will.
And Doncic, here we go.
And those are the kinds of plays that are just killing them right now.
Priority and goal number 1 has to be tightening up the defense. They can't afford to give him open looks.
Mitchell passes to Gobert. Mitchell against foul. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
That's his second personal foul.
The aggressiveness of Mitchell, willing to take on the entire team to earn that foul.
And Mitchell drops them both. And a little over 3.5 minutes in the books so far here in the 4th. Doncic kicks to Brunson. Back to Doncic. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. Doncic has got 18 points just in the second half.
And we'll just watch the clock wind down, guys, in what will turn out to be a win here for the Mavericks.
They found a great rhythm from long range.
Yeah, Kevin, every time they left a man open deep, he'd get a good shot at the basket. Didn't hesitate, and that aggression paid off.
And what a tremendous standout performance it was for Luka Doncic.
He was extremely efficient offensively, got good looks, and really knocked down big shots all game long.
Brunson the pass to Finney Smith. Doncic with it. Now guarded by Bogdanovich. And Reggie Bullock gets the whistle that time. That's foul number 2 for him.
Oh, great defense there. Anticipated the play and got there first.
And not afraid to put his body on the line either. He took a shot for the team in that situation.
Defense doesn't get much better than the mobile 1 block we just saw on replay.
And boy, did he get up quick to reject that shot. That's as fundamental as defense gets.
And Doncic is right there. Doncic has got 36.
saw the opportunity to put this away and did not turn it down.
And, you know, this run shows what kind of attitude this team has. I mean, the win is there. Go get it.
Oh, and the dunk by Mitchell.
And footwork really so important. Donovan threads the drive there with such grace.
So we see the Mavericks get the win here. They came in here and took care of business like they
It's the NBA on 2. And Grant, you look at these rosters, a lot of talent in the backcourt.
Oh, a sign of the times, B.A. Agility and skill is in demand, and that is on display tonight.
Here are the 5 for the Suns. Bridges and Crowder holding down the forward spots. Paul and Booker, the talented backcourt. And it's Ayton in at the 5, down low.
And you can't let Doncic get this type of positioning because then you're pretty much forced to foul him.
Now at the line for your Mavericks, Luka.
Doncic hits them both. Here's Paul. Bridges outside. With the drive. Oh, it's blocked. It deflects off the backboard. And here are the Mavericks now. Doncic outside. The shot won't fall. And Phoenix the other way now. To the paint. And stolen by Brunson. Doncic with it. And it's Paul picking him up. Finney-Smith's shot is off.
Well, he creates such a great opportunity right at the rim, and he just can't get it to go. Even with the defense not really a factor.
Here's Bullock. Outside Finney-Smith. And Mikal Bridges picks up the foul. That's his first foul of the game.
His first personal foul. Second team foul.
We played just over a minute here in the first. Pulls up at the elbow.
How about Chris Paul just in the right position, so smart on both ends of the floor.
For 3, Booker. Crowder, the pass to Booker. Phoenix no good that time either.
He expects to make every one of those, and we expect him to make them too.
And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Powell.
Well, that's 2 teammates who need to reintroduce themselves to one another, not on the same page.
For Phoenix, they've gone 1 of 4 to start. Paul with it. Now Doncic defending. Oh, there's the alley. And Crowder with the jam.
Well, he passes to the wide open man. Bridges developing some team chemistry.
And Doncic launches from deep. Again, the miss by the Mavericks.
It's never easy from that distance. We see him drill those and shoot around all the time.
Oh, no, I know he can make it, but that's warm-ups. So maybe just a step too far.
Now here's Doncic. Pass to Bullock to halt the run. And Ayton pulls it down.
You could see he wanted to get it back. Sadly, he couldn't capitalize from outside the arc.
Crowder, that's good.
They're locked in and focused on making each possession a success.
That's exactly how they got the lead. They ended up having multiple possessions in a row with good quality shots, knocked them down, and the game is fully in their control.
For Phoenix, they've gone 4 of 7, shooting a solid percentage. Here's Booker. And the Suns getting another bucket right there.
Getting out to a nice lead. Great flow and great execution.
Doncic outside. Stolen by Booker.
2 minutes remaining in the first. 2 minutes.
Outside Paul. Driving to the basket. 3-pointer Bridges. And they'll get another chance.
Man, that's his shot. Maybe he was too wide open.
And here's Doncic outside. On target from range. Doncic has got 5.
After missing his first 4 shots, he finally gets one to drop.
Here's Paul. Got it. Good job in the low post.
Well, Chris Paul knows exactly not just who's going to hit him, but how they're going to hit him. What an incredible leader Chris Paul is. So much talked about leading up to last year in their appearance in the finals. There's a reason why he's one of the greatest point guards of all time.
Oh, just an artful little reverse slam.
Power and style. That was sweet. Bridges outside. Tries the spin move. Right side Paul. Booker for 3. Finney-Smith pulls it in. The Mavericks trailing. Doncic with it. Now guarded by Booker from deep 3-point range. Another 3 for Dallas.
And working on becoming more dangerous from deep. Doncic doesn't lack confidence pulling up from way downtown.
And Luka Doncic is going to pick up the foul. That's his first foul.
First team foul.
There's 47 seconds left in the opening quarter. Here's Crowder. And the officials call a traveling violation.
Yeah, that's a tough one. An experienced player in the pro game shouldn't be making that pass.
For Dallas, they've gone 3 of 9, struggling so far. They are looking really strong offensively.
Yeah, just terrific momentum. Let's see if they can keep it up.
Pass to Bullock. Powell, a screen on Bridges. Back to Powell. And that's good. His first bucket of the game.
And good passing in the paint may be even more important to an offense than great passing on the perimeter. Those are areas where you got to be careful.
It's Booker on the wing. Over Brunson. That one off the back iron and out. And there's the foul. It's on DeAndre Ayton.
That's his second.
That'll be his second foul of the game. And now let's revisit that exceptional mobile one block.
And that kind of rejection early on energizes your squad. The coaching staff just loves this kind of hustle.
Doncic outside. That misses. Would have counted had it gone. And at the end of one, a closely contested game so far.
Ladies and gentlemen, your Mavericks dance team. Ladies and gentlemen.
And if you're just joining us, it's been a pretty even game through the first quarter. All right, guys, what stands out to you from the Suns in this one?
Well, there's no reason to take risky shots when you can collect points at the rim.
Yeah, that worked wonders for them in the quarter. We'll see what kind of adjustments get made.
Reggie Bullock is out there with Dorian Finney-Smith. Then there's Dwight Powell. Then there's Jalen Brunson. And it's Doncic in at the 1. That's the lineup out there for the Mavericks. Tipped. Powell with a steal. And here's Brunson from the arc. Phoenix grabs the miss. Their biggest lead of the game was 9.
One reason this game is so tight is because both teams are hitting the boards with reckless abandon.
That's not going to make you a favorite target of your teammates. They'll think twice about feeding you if you're going to keep missing layups.
Finney-Smith. Doncic passes to Brunson. Back to Doncic. Crowder with a steal. Pass to Ayton. Outside Paul. Bridges outside. Spins. For 3. Booker. Drops in the 3. Booker's gotten his second bucket on the night. All right, a look at how the hustle game has been going for the Suns.
Their frenetic defense has been impressive, putting ball handlers on the defensive and turning them over as well.
They've also racked up a ton of points off of turnovers so far in tonight's game.
Now here's Paul. He's got 5. Booker, the pass to Paul. The offensive rebound. Dallas has gone 0 for 2 from outside in the second quarter. And Doncic launches from deep. Dallas again missing.
Started out strong from three-point land. Hit 2 in the first quarter, but he's gone dry since.
And here's Paul. The shot. And he buries that one. Back rim and in. Booker's got 7 points. And we've heard some outspoken critics, but 1 year in the new NBA play-in format, Brent, this tournament looks like it's here to stay.
Well, with the NBA season being so long, BA, and feeling like before the play-in tournament that the last 10 to 15 games sort of petered out before we got to the playoffs, the play-in tournament has generated a lot of excitement and teams fighting to the bitter end to see if they can get in the postseason. He's been a little more selective in shooting threes, has Devin Booker, but man, when he makes one, sometimes he'll open up a can of them.
From deep, here's Doncic. Dallas again missing. Here's Phoenix. Good momentum, 8 straight points. For 3, Bridges. Paul finds Bridges. Doncic against Paul. He takes it in. And from the field after that one, 3 for 4 now.
I just love the ball.
Boy, they'd love if anyone could get a bucket.
Yeah, their offense has been grinding to a halt.
Brunson on the drive. From deep, here's Doncic. Phoenix grabs the miss. Ayton's got 6 rebounds now in the game. And Mikal Bridges, man, has he grown in this league. throwing more and more deadly with that shot.
Yeah, I mean, he's increased the amount of threes he takes. He's gone from average shooter to great one. A fantastic option to have out there on the wing.
Counted. 9 points in the game.
CP3 taking a hit, still unfazed.
And for the Mavericks, they're shooting a low 28% so far in this one. Doncic against Paul. Brunson on the drive. And here's Doncic outside, and the three-pointer goes.
First three of the quarter and third overall, guys. The defense might want to step up just a little bit on him from this point on.
Now here's Crowder. Outside for Booker. Lets it go from deep. That one no good. And the Mavericks go on the other way now. Stolen by Bridges. Wing shot on the way, and it's Phoenix with another.
Bridges finding his spot, and his team finds him with the ball. Good mechanics there, too.
Doncic with it, and Bridges picks him up defensively. Back to Doncic. And he converts the layup. Doncic has got 13 points.
That's just tremendous scoring instinct. So fun to watch him work in the half court.
Ball passes to Booker. Over Brunson. Mavericks with a rebound.
Just imagine if he was shooting better. The lead would be even bigger.
Oh, it's stolen by Doncic. Inside, here's Finney-Smith. Nice pass, nice catch, and a resounding dunk.
And that's what happens when you don't take care of the ball.
Hey, that makes the turnover hurt even more.
And the gamble paying off.
From behind the arc. Powell pulls it in. Powell's got his fourth rebound in this one. And so it's Phoenix leading by 6 as we wrap up the quarter. Second half of basketball is upon us, and we may be in for an exciting finish based on how close of a game we've seen so far. You know, one guy who's been getting it done is Luka Doncic.
Can they come up with an answer for him coming out of the half? They have to change something defensively.
They're just way too easy out there, and I'm sure coach is going to make that a priority at halftime.
On the floor for Phoenix, Paul and Booker, the talented backcourt. Crowder and Ayton, the bigs. And it's Bridges in at the 3, the small forward. Oh, rejected by Ayton.
Oh, man, 7-1. Not a good idea to challenge Ayton there.
Out of bounds. It'll be Phoenix's ball. The Suns leading. Outside Paul. Pass to Booker. Crowder outside. Shoots from the block. It's rebounded by Dallas. Powell's got 6 rebounds here tonight. And here's Brunson from the arc. Dallas no good that time either. And it's the Suns with the ball. Bridges finds Booker. Another 3 for Phoenix.
Just not thinking about it twice. Devin Booker with the ball. He's going to let it rip.
Ayton against Doncic. Stolen by Bridges. And now the Suns fast break. Booker for 3. And the Suns get another 3.
Exactly what every offense needs. Shooters who can force the defense to extend.
Oh, there's no doubt he's a legitimate threat from downtown, and he's demonstrating that in this game.
Here's Doncic. No good. Had a chance to end the run there.
Not his best night, and not the team's best night. Sometimes it just goes that way.
Booker, the pass to Paul. There's the triple. And Booker the bucket on the assist by Paul. Booker's got 12 points here in the second half.
12 straight points off threes. This defense is not extending very well.
Here's Doncic. Ooh, excellent D there from Ayton.
The other team just looks more in sync and is riding the momentum.
Well, the other team is scorching hot, and they come down on this end and can't find a way to get the embers going.
They're really dictating the tempo on both ends of the court. You love it.
Yeah, the other team a bit concerned here. They're trailing, and the lead seems to be growing.
Now here's Doncic. He's got 13. And Doncic with the jam.
Defense was all over Doncic, so he smartly uses a pick to get free to shoot.
Pass to Booker. Back to Paul. Three-pointer. It's rebounded by Dallas. They need something good to happen here.
Yeah, they've gone way too long without a score.
And they recover it. Here's Powell to the inside. Crowder with a steal. And they're on the break. And Ayton with the stuff.
Provide some D, it'll lead the points. That came at the hands of Jay Crowder.
Doncic outside. On target from range. Doncic has got 18 points.
Looking to find the rhythm he had in the first half. That's now his 4th three-pointer of the game.
It's Booker on the wing. 4-3. Doncic pulls down the board.
And he probably thought he was going to bury that one.
Pass to Powell. And here's Brunson. Powell finds Brunson. Out of bounds. It'll be Phoenix's ball.
Phoenix ball.
Second half here, and we're just over 3.5 minutes into it. Three-pointer, Bridges. It's good. The assist that time from Paul. Paul's got 8 assists in the game.
This defense is getting spaced out. 3 of the last 5 buckets have come from way beyond the arc.
Now here's Doncic. He's got 18. Powell, a screen on Paul. From deep, here's Doncic. Here's Powell. Right side, Finney-Smith. Stolen by Bridges. In transition, here come the Suns. For 3, Booker. Doncic pulls down the board. Doncic has got rebound number 5 here tonight. Brunson passes to Doncic. Powell, a screen on Paul. To the middle. And Powell with the stuff.
With elite passing skills and court vision, Doncic is an advanced distributor for his age.
For 3, Booker. It's rebounded by Dallas. Powell's got double-digit rebounds now in the game. Just 2 seconds between the shot clock and the game clock. Basket's good. The Suns have gotten 7 of 12 shots to drop in the third. Pass to Bridges. Back to Paul. Now Crowder. And here's Ayton. Powell with a steal. And here's Brunson from the arc. Devin Booker. He's feeling it tonight. He's been the driving force for Phoenix, providing the scoring punch right now, putting up a... And we reach the 4th quarter in a game that may already be out of hand. This Maverick squad struggling. They've got Luka Doncic. Dorian Finney-Smith is out there with Dwight Powell. Then it's Reggie Bullock, and it's Brunson in at the shooting guard position. That's the lineup out there for the Mavericks. And Phoenix shooting a solid 53% from the floor. Paul shot is off. And for the Mavericks, they're shooting just around 34% in this game so far. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up.
His 3rd personal foul.
It's going to be on DeAndre Ayton.
Yeah, a strong move to the rack draws that foul.
Both free throws, good from Brunson. And here are the Suns now. They led the game at 1 point by 20. Paul passes to Booker. Lets the 3 fly. It's hauled in by Luka Doncic. Doncic has got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. Stolen by Booker. And now the Suns fast break. Oh, what a nice defensive play to disrupt the lob. Here's Brunson. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Brunson's got 4 points now in the quarter.
Did you see that? I mean, going right to the rim. That's how you finish in the open floor.
Yeah, anything other than a layup in that situation, probably disappointing. Had numbers, took advantage.
And looking to shoot as many threes as possible. This kind of confidence, impressive to see.
And Doncic puts up a deep 3. And they waste no time getting those 3 points back. Doncic has got 21 points in the game. Paul passes to Booker. We've gone about a minute and a half into this 4th quarter. 6 to shoot. And it's Phoenix with another.
This isn't all that surprising. Remember, Devin Booker once put 70 up in an NBA contest.
It's Doncic with a drive. Right side, Finney-Smith. And there's a whistle. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. Give that one to Jay Crowder. And breaking down some numbers here, the hustle stats for Phoenix.
Defensively, they've played with a high energy level tonight, and all the steals we've seen a result of that aggressiveness.
They have not wasted any time here tonight. They've pushed it whenever they've had the opportunity and have gotten a lot of fast break points out of it.
And Booker puts up a deep 3, and the Suns get it back. Ayton passes to Paul. On the wing, Crowder. Paul against Doncic. Booker for 3. It's good. The assist that time from Paul. Paul's got 10 assists here tonight. So active. We're in the 4th quarter here. Just under 2.5 minutes gone by. To the paint. Poke loose. Outside Brunson. Pass to Powell. Bridges with it. Now Doncic defending. Bridges misses.
Well, if you believe in the numbers, that mid-range shot is not a high-value shot, even with little or no defense on you.
Doncic, good. Phoenix has got 2 of 5 threes to go here in the 4th.
2 minutes remaining in the game.
Up top, Paul, guarded by Doncic. Crowder outside. Bridges passes to Crowder. Shot clock at 6. And a miss there on the triple. Dallas now, time running out. It's Finney-Smith with the drive. Here's Bullock. Off target with the 3 for Phoenix. They've gotten 3 of 8 shot attempts to find the net here in the 4th quarter. Crowder outside. Back to Paul. On the wing, Crowder. The Suns need to get off a shot, and they'll turn it over. Couldn't get the shot off. A shot clock violation. Dallas has gotten 1 of 3 to fall from downtown here in the 4th.
And they had an advantage tonight. Came out sharp and did what was needed. Nice win here for the Suns.
Loved how much they moved the ball out there tonight.
Yeah, no one got left out. This was a real team effort.
And when you look at the game, the one thing that helped fuel this team to victory was the efficiency for Devin Booker.
He was tough to cover all game long. One of those nights when he felt like nobody could stop him, and they didn't.
On the wing, Crowder over Finney-Smith. No good. A bit long that time. We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and game clock.
Third foul. Chris Paul. That's his first personal foul. Third team
First one
foul.
falls for him.
At the line for Dallas, Dorian Finney-Smith. Taking 2 shots.
That one misses, so he goes 1 for 2. From the arc. And there's Booker. That one's good. On the assist from Paul. Booker's got 30.
They really came in with the right mindset today. I can guarantee you their flight home will be filled with some smiles.
Yeah, when you step into an opposing team's arena and you can play with this type of composure, boy, that food tastes good on the way out of town.
Powell in the post. Back to Brunson. So no problem for Phoenix as they get the win. They have to feel good about this performance.
Hey, Dave.
Good evening to you.
I love his personality. That was a great story, Dave. Thank you. And the Jazz start out with the ball. The starters for the Utah Jazz. Conley is the point with Mitchell as the 2 guard. O'Neal is out there with Bogdanovich. And it's Gobert in at the 5. Now, here's Mitchell. Back to Conley. Clock at 6. The Jazz need to get off a shot here. Gobert finds Conley. No good on the 3. And here's Ayton. He'll bring it up for the Phoenix Suns. Ball passes to Booker. From outside the arc, Bogdanovich grabs the miss. Mitchell outside. And the kind of game fans love to watch, Greg. 2 offensive teams going head-to-head.
And the rules today favor offense, and that's why league-wide scoring continues to rise.
So the Utah Jazz able to put the first points up on the board. And the ball's tied up, so we'll have a jump ball. Here's the Jazz with the ball. Lined up there for Bogdanovich.
Good to see Mitchell distributing the basketball, guys. You want him to find his guys and establish some chemistry.
Ball against Conley. Ball kicks to Booker. And a miss there on the triple. The Jazz have gone 2 of 3 here to start out the game. Bridges against Mitchell. Gobert dishes to O'Neal. Outside Bogdanovich. Pass to Conley. Back to Bogdanovich. Crowder with the steal. And here they come. Booker with no one around. Drops in the tray off the fast break.
Well, that's the moneymaker, right? Devin Booker will go all night from three-point range if you allow it.
Conley against Paul. Shot from 12. Mitchell left side. Back to Gobert. And Gobert throws it down.
So long, so athletic. Rudy Gobert with a big-time dunk.
And one thing you hear again and again about Mitchell, his leadership, especially for a young player, is striking.
Well, coaches and teammates all agree. He's a natural-born leader. Comfortable using his voice, but at the same time, it's all about the team with Donovan.
And here is Conley after Devin Booker getting his shot to go from deep. From deep. Nice ball movement by Utah. And here we go. Fast break. Paul's got it. And Crowder brings it in.
The always aware Chris Paul, one of the great passers in history. There's another assist.
Conley against Paul. Conley kicks to O'Neal. Outside Bogdanovich. Feeds it to Gobert. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
That's his first
That one on Ayton.
Well, if you're on the defensive end, you can't fall for Rudy Gobert's tricks. This guy is very crafty at using that up fake.
And Gobert drops them both. 1:36 left in the first quarter. Conley against Paul. And stolen by Bogdanovich. There's O'Neal with the 3. And that one falls coming off Conley's feet.
You know, you're going to have success when you can start out shooting 80% from the game. So early offensively, they've been great. That's the way you like to start.
Mitchell with it. He's picked up by Paul. Rebounded by DeAndre Ayton. For 3, Booker hits the three-point bomb. Booker's got 9 points.
All right, defensively now, you've got to find a way to slow this guy down because he's putting it to you.
Conley, the pass to Gobert. From deep. And Michael Conley good for 3.
Mike
Three-point
Conley
field goal.
wanted to make sure the momentum was not swinging the other direction, so he answers with a three.
In the corner, it's Bridges. To the inside. Ayton kicks it out to Paul. Lets the three fly, and no good that time. So Utah will take it the other way. Here's Ayton, and Ayton throws it down.
Well, Mr. Ayton decides, why just lay it up when you can finish with authority?
And it's Conley with the ball for the Utah Jazz. 2-second difference between shot clock and game clock. Now the dish to Gobert. For the three. Down low. Tries the spin move. Bogdanovich, no luck. And still a close game as the first quarter comes to a close. Jazz lead.
Ladies and gentlemen, your Suns dancer. All right, we'll be coming out of the...
And this has been a fairly close game through the first quarter, and we'll see what happens here in the second. What do you guys think about the Jazz here in this one?
Playing inside out in that first quarter led to some high percentage shots in the paint.
It is great when you can get that established early, because to me it opens up every other aspect of your game.
Taking a look at the Jazz. Conley is the point with Mitchell as the two guard. Gobert is out there with Bogdanovich. And it's O'Neal in at the three, the small forward. Mitchell against Booker. The shot by Mitchell, no good. The Suns leading. Booker left side. Here's Ayton. Good work there as it goes.
Yeah, that's the third bucket in a row from the paint. This defense needs to clog those lanes in the middle.
Outside Conley. Passes it to Mitchell. Crafty move. Here's Gobert. And the rejection by Ayton.
Outstanding shot blocker. DeAndre Ayton off his feet in a hurry to send it back.
A nice shot by Booker.
And this is the game plan for him. He's a big part of their floor spacing.
And right now, Greg, he is doing a great job delivering for this team. Productive and efficient.
Gobert down low. He's covered by Ayton. Here's the pass to Conley. 6 to shoot. Over Paul. Gobert finds Conley. Another miss by Utah.
Listen, that's a shot he can make, but obviously the defense okay letting him shoot it.
And after a down season in 2020, with some questioning if he was over the hill, great Mike Conley came roaring back last season.
And the first player ever to make his All-Star debut that far into his career. It had to feel something like redemption. And I tell you, he's not done yet. Has a nice new contract to prove it.
First team foul.
We're now about 2 minutes into the second quarter. And the dunk by Booker.
Well, DeAndre Ayton is a team-first guy, and boy, does he set up the open man.
Here's Conley. Mitchell outside. He kicks to Gobert. Halt the run. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Into the lane. O'Neal. Rebound by the Suns. And Phoenix pushing it up now. And here's Booker from the arc. Again, the miss by Booker. Jazz trail by 8. And stolen by Booker. Over Conley. That one wide left. Mitchell with it. Now guarded by Ayton. Mitchell kicks to Bogdanovich. Bogdanovich with a screen on Paul. There's O'Neal with the three. Rebound by the Suns. Ayton's got 9 rebounds in the game. Getting it done. Paul dishes to Crowder.
2 minutes.
And the Suns miss again. Jazz have gone an abysmal 0 of 6 from the field since the second quarter began. Mitchell finds Bogdanovich. Gobert with a screen for Conley. And it's off from three-point range. On the wing, Bridges, guarded by O'Neal. Crowder, the pass to Ayton. Off target there. That would have pushed the lead to double digits. They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket.
Oh, and the dunk by Mitchell.
Well, why did Donovan Mitchell win the dunk contest? Case in point right there.
Paul dishes to Ayton. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
That's his first.
Breaking down some numbers here. The hustle stats for the Suns.
They've made the commitment to get out and run, and it's paid off with some highlight reel plays in transition.
Yeah, and I think the other thing that's helped them early tonight are the points they've gotten off turnovers.
Mitchell outside. Driving inside. And it's Mitchell with the jam.
This is where Donovan Mitchell is nearly impossible to stop. With that aggressive defense, he still finds a way to score it.
And it's Paul penetrating. Ayton kicks to Booker. Nailed from three-point land. Booker's got the lead up to 9 now for Phoenix.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks.
Mitchell passes to Gobert. Inside. Here's O'Neal. Puts the move on. The shot's good. O'Neal's got 5 now.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
Paul goes in. In the corner, Crowder with it. And stolen by Bogdanovich. Here's Mitchell driving the lane. No stopping him there. Jams it in as he's fouled. Chance now for a 3-point play. Chris Paul picks up that first trip to the free throw line for him tonight.
84%. That's what he was able to convert on a season ago from the line.
Here's Paul. Gobert with the block.
This guy is an absolute menace and force on the defensive end. Rudy Gobert says, no, sir.
Paul finds Booker. No good on the triple. To the middle. Here's Gobert. And slam dunk by Gobert.
There is an imagination, a creativity. This guy's passing drives the offense.
And so it's Devin. I thank you, David. Folks, don't go away after the
25.
And we're halfway through this one. Plenty of basketball left in a game that's been fairly even so far. You know, guys, Devin Booker has been exceptional here.
And you know he's going to put up points every time out, but boy, he made it look so easy in that first half.
Now let's see if he continues that trend the rest of the way. He certainly has the talent and the endurance to do just that.
The star backcourt of Paul and Booker are out there. Ayton is the pivot, and Crowder slides in at the 4. And it's Bridges in at the 3. So that's the lineup on the floor for the Suns. Driving in, rejected by Booker. Got a piece of it. And the ball travels out of bounds. It was last touched by Gabe. Hey, Greg, you had a lot of success playing in college and the NBA, but what was the most fun you ever had playing with a team?
That's a tough call, Kevin. I mean, winning tends to be the most fun, so I'd have to probably say my UNLV team, but we had some great teams with the Knicks, and don't forget about my Blazers. They were also a really competitive team.
You simply must play better defense than that. This guy is too good from distance.
The drive by Clarkson. That's in, and the Suns' lead is cut to just 5 on the basket from Pascal.
They should continue to get the ball inside. The defense struggling to contain them.
Kane kicks to Johnson. Baseline jumper. The shot, no good. The Jazz go the other way with it. Clarkson outside. It's tipped. It's going to be out of bounds. The Jazz will retain possession.
And he made the right read on that play, but just couldn't secure the steal.
Yeah, the anticipation was there. The hustle was there. Very close to picking that one.
Shot clock at 6. To the paint. Plays it up and banks it in.
Well, Jordan Clarkson, a nice, efficient look there. Boy, that'll help your percentages.
And what a great addition to the second unit up in Salt Lake with the Utah Jazz doors. Jordan Clarkson has really fit right in.
Well, he's fit in between the lines. and as importantly, he is so beloved in the locker room. This guy gets along with everybody on the team, and their time bonding in the Orlando bubble, I think, really just allowed him to come out of his shell. Just a genuine guy, and we know chemistry matters.
And it's JaVale McGee with the foul.
Personal foul.
That's his first foul. Now, here's Clarkson. It's over Payne. McGee with the block. Johnson, the pass to Payne. Johnson surveying the floor. Down low. And the slam dunk by McGee.
Oh, inflicting some punishment with the two-hand flush.
They're going for the throat. Clarkson outside. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Clarkson's got his second basket of the game.
That's the kind of aggressive and assertive play they need as we get closer and closer to crunch time.
Spins. Out to Payne.
2 minutes remaining in the
Deflects the pass. And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Pascal.
Phoenix ball.
McGee dishes to Payne. Outside House. Rebound by Johnson.
Well, the defense clearly was not interested in guarding him from downtown. They're very fortunate he missed. Boy, that's too easy to miss, but somehow he finds a way to do it.
Knocked away and stolen by Payne. In the corner, Shamet with it. Bangs home the trifecta. Shamet's got 6 points in the quarter.
Boy, major defensive lapse on that trip, leaving him all alone in three-point territory, and he drills it.
Clarkson with the ball. Working on Payne.
Boy, this guy is a good finisher, so he misses a chippy. That's tough to take.
Shamet with it. He's picked up by Whiteside. Johnson kicks to Payne. Going inside. 5 on the clock. The Suns need to get a shot off. And it's going to be a 24-second shot clock violation. They turn it over.
Utah ball.
A fantastic mobile one block. This one deserves another look.
And this is how you protect and grow a lead, by making a huge effort on that end of the floor.
Clarkson taking his time here. Pass to Whiteside. Now Pascal. Back to Whiteside. Let's go. Another miss by Utah. Suns leading by 6. Just 2 seconds between shot clock and game clock. Craig passes to Payne. And no good.
Well, that's a blown defensive coverage, but it doesn't matter. He cannot answer the bell.
Clarkson goes in. Shamet with the steal. And here's McGee. And so it's Phoenix with their lead standing at 6 points here at the end of the quarter. They've played the best.
All right, look who's coming out of the court.
And it's time now to bring you our State Farm assist of the game.
And I'm glad this was the pick, because I love this pass. Such a great dish. That's what I call court vision.
Well, making the game easy for your teammates. All about putting them in a position to score. That's pretty.
And with these teams locked in a very close contest, this fourth quarter promises to be a good one. A moment now to reset the lights. Back to us by Gatorade. All fueled up here for the fourth quarter. So on the floor for Utah, we've got Rudy Gay, Eric Pascal out there with Whiteside. Then there's Jordan Clarkson. That's House in at the shooting guard. And the basket by Johnson.
Those are starting to add up, guys. Of their last 5 baskets, 3 have been triple.
Outside Conley. Mitchell outside. The 3. And it's Phoenix with the rebound.
And I like the bold move of going right back at him to return the 3, but he just couldn't get it to work.
And it's McGee with the jam.
Oh, and the lead gets bigger on a ridiculous ridiculous offensive sequence.
That dunk alone would have been spectacular. Never mind it coming at the end of an alley-oop. Mitchell feeling it out a bit. Shot clock at 5. Excellent D that time there from McGee.
Just a solid performance on the interior. The rebounding has been off the chart. Oh, such a beautiful pass to set that one.
Yeah, the pass might have been pretty, but the finish was angry. Gobert finds Conley. Drills it from outside.
Mike Conley.
Boy, you've got to love when Mike Conley shoots it with confidence, goes to the catch-and-shoot game. All right, Mike.
Pass to Shamet. Back to Payne. Stolen by Conley. And so they foul intentionally.
Yeah, not sure what that was about. I mean, talk about a brain cramp.
And the Suns with a completely new group on the floor.
For your Suns.
And we're around 2 minutes into the fourth quarter here. Booker against Mitchell. Outside Conley. And slam dunk by Gobert.
That's a case where Rudy Gobert is outworking the defense, keeping the play alive, and finishing strong.
Paul dishes to Booker. Fires the 3. Good, and Paul gets the assist. Paul's got his 6th assist on the night.
Hard to imagine them losing this game if they can keep shooting like that.
Mitchell outside. Gobert with a screen for Mitchell. There's the drive, and the rejection by Eaton. And it's out of bounds. Utah able to retain possession here. Oh, and they get in the way of the alley-oop. Not to be. Good play defensively. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Michael Conley. That's foul number 2 for him.
Personal foul. Second team foul.
Crowder is screen on Conley. Paul finds Crowder. Nice ball movement by Phoenix. The 8-footer. Back to Paul. Pocket 6. For 3.
2 minutes remaining in the game. 2 minutes.
Here's Ayton.
I have great admiration for how hard Rudy Gobert plays on the defensive end. Even when he's not blocking shots, he's altering them with his presence.
No good from Booker. And so Conley will bring the ball up for the Jazz. They trail by 11. Mitchell kicks to Conley. Passes it to O'Neal. It's tipped. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Booker.
Utah ball.
.129 left in the fourth quarter. Paul with the ball.
I'm honestly not sure what that was about. Maybe a protest against his coach?
Well, that is inexcusable. That kind of shot selection won't do them any good.
To the middle. On the wing, Bridges. And goaltending is going to be the call. So they get the basket there anyway.
And there's no doubt about this one. Playing with a lot of confidence tonight. It's a statement victory for the Suns.
Tonight, they did a great job of getting everyone involved. They had the good passing, and that led to some open shots.
Solid play, definitely, Kevin.
And one of the key components to this victory, if not the biggest, was the incredible performance for Devin Booker.
Well, I think his contribution clearly came at the defensive end, right? He came up with a bunch of huge steals. He was a menace all night long.
And stolen by Bogdanovich. And Gobert kicks to O'Neal. Mitchell against Paul. High post, Gobert. Conley surveying the D. The Jazz again can't hit it. Now Ayton. Paul outside. So it's the Suns winning easily here. Some good competition, but the hometown advantage and